The International Motor Show, or IAA Germany, is the first major trade show to throw open its gates to the public since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. While the 2020 edition was cancelled, the IAA makes a resurging comeback with a new home in Munich. This year saw a hybrid motor show with an on-ground and virtual presence, dominated by electric cars. While the German brands shone with what they had to offer, other European car makers weren't too far behind. And now, it's time to look at the best debuts at the 2021 IAA Mobility Show, many of which will indeed come to India in the near future. At number 1, the Mercedes-Benz EQG. Mercedes-Benz unveiled the EQG concept, bringing the electrified version of the G-Wagon. The model retains the iconic appearance, but there's plenty new. Illuminated grille, two-tone paint finish, illuminated protective strips, and a tailgate-mounted square storage box. The concept EQG continues to be based on a ladder-on-frame construction and will use 4 electric motors. The EQG will enter production at a later stage. At number 2, the Audi GRANDSPHERE concept. Audi unveiled the GRANDSPHERE concept that previews a new flagship sedan in the future. The German auto giant describes it as a private jet for the road. The concept is long, low, and sleek. The new concept is also a platform for Audi's vision for autonomous operation and promises a range of 750 kilometers with its 2 electric motors producing 710 brake horsepower and 960 Nm of peak torque. A production version could arrive by 2025 or 2026. At number 3, the BMW iVision circular concept. The new BMW concept showcases what the automaker's future models might be like in 2040. The compact hatchback concept is just a tad bit larger than the current BMW i3. The circular in the name refers to the circle of life for the components, which will be 100% recyclable, including the battery. BMW says some of the concept's attributes may appear as early as 2025 in the next iteration of the automaker's new class of electric vehicles. At number 4, the Renault MEGANE E-Tech. The new MEGANE E-Tech arrived at the IAA, and it is the first model in the Renault range to benefit from the Alliance's CMF-EV platform. The model gets an extended wheelbase and short overhangs for an aggressive design. The battery is one of the thinnest yet at just 110mm, which allows for more cabin space and a lower center of gravity. The MEGANE E-Tech promises a range of 470 km on a single charge and will be primarily for developed markets. At number 5, the Mercedes-Benz EQE. The new EQE luxury sedan is the electric equivalent of the E-Class. It looks sporty, and it is the second sedan to be based on the EV-A2 platform after the EQS. It also gets the hyperscreen from the EQS. The Mercedes-Benz EQE gets 2 electric motors that produce 288 brake horsepower and 530 Nm of peak torque. The brand also showcased the AMG EQE 53 with 741 brake horsepower to offer. The new EQE range will go on sale globally by mid-2022, and the model is likely to make its way to India soon after. At number 6, Volkswagen ID Life crossover. The new Volkswagen electric crossover brings a more compact model to the ID series. It looks dramatically different from the ID3 and ID4 and is about the same size as the Hyundai Venue. The ID Life will make it to production by 2025, and the model will be Volkswagen's truly affordable electric car, priced around 20,000 euros or about 20 lakh rupees. At number 7, the Dacia Jogger. One of the few cars at the IAA this year that's not electric. The Dacia Jogger is the brand's all-new MPV. The Renault subsidiary says the new offering gets the looks of an SUV and the practicality of an MPV. It shares its underpinnings with the second-generation Duster sold in Europe. The 7-seater offering will draw power from the 1-litre turbocharged petrol engine while mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. Sadly, Renault India has no plans to bring the Jogger to our market yet. At number 8, the Mercedes-Maybach EQS. The iconic Maybach brand has been electrified at the IAA this year with the new Mercedes-Maybach EQS SUV concept. The concept gets Maybach's signature two-tone paint scheme, a bespoke cabin with individual first-class rear seats, and the massive aerodynamically optimized 24-inch wheels. The upcoming Maybach EQS is expected to borrow the powertrain from the EQS and will enter production in 2023. At number 9, the Porsche Mission R. Porsche unveiled its Mission R racer concept for its motorsport customers. The automaker says the Mission R is good for 1073 brake horsepower in qualifying mode. The zero-emissions race car can sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.5 seconds. It is comparable to the existing 911 GT3 Cup. Porsche says the Mission R is a functioning prototype but not slated for production. It might, however, be available for its customer racing program and even a one-make championship in the future. At number 10, the Smart Concept number 1. Daimler Group and China's Geely own the Smart brand that's popular for its urban runabout city cars. And the company has now showcased the Smart Concept number 1 crossover at the IAA. The new model will be built in China and will be the brand's largest vehicle. The Smart Concept number 1 promises the highest level of dynamic handling on the future model, as Daimler and Geely aim to resurrect the brand towards greener pastures. That's our top picks from the IAA this year. What do you think about it? Do let us know.